Amari Rose, and today is a very special day for me, as today I'll be deciding which college I'll be attending. And with my family all eager and happy and excited for me, it's still surreal for me. I mean, all the hard work, all the dedication, the grind, the times and sweat and tears and practices, all the above is finally here. And coming out of high school, rated 4 stars, well, I'm here to make a difference. And being a wide receiver at that, and more physical at that, I'm here to try to make that collegiate level. And with minutes before making my decision, I'm extremely nervous. And here I am, here at my high school where I dominated all 4 seasons, and now here in attendance, my family and other people that would have been here. But I decided I wanted to make this more of a private session. So, well, all of the decisions I have made has come down to 3 colleges, but the college I will be attending will be the University of Florida Atlantic. I'm staying home, and you already know. After getting situated in my dorm here at FAU, I decided to go ahead and hit up Coach and see what he has in store for me for this upcoming season. This is my freshman season here, and I'm excited to work. And I want to show him off rip here in my freshman season that I got what it takes, and I'm going to do all I can to do that. And so, right away, we end up going straight into practice the next following week. And well, I'm not going to lie, these practices were kind of tough, but at the same time, I still was able to showcase my skill set and what I have and what I can bring here to the collegiate level. And with me here staying at home, I couldn't wait to my first game. And here in week 1 against Michigan State, here in my first collegiate game, I get my first touch, which is a touch pass, and I almost make it to the first down. But I'll make it up here for this grab right here, but I thought I was after I end up getting intercepted. Then here, another play here, I get a catch here and I make that first down grab. Then here, in 2nd and 2, I also get another grab here in the second. Then here in the 3rd quarter, I come back around and try to get that first down, but they said it was 4th and inches. Then here again in the 3rd quarter, I get the catch, but my quarterback could not throw. Then here again, back in the 3rd quarter in the final little seconds, I get another touch pass, but this time I'm taking all the way with a spin move and getting that first down. Then here and late in the 4th, I call up and my quarterback is going to try to throw it to me, and once again he overshoots me. And then once again here, I call for the ball, but actually it ends up going to my teammate here, Tucker, and he's going to go all the way for a touchdown. And with that being said, that's the end of my very first game as we lose 24-21 against Michigan State. It wasn't a game that I was expecting us to win anyways, as we're the lower ranked school, as their running back ends up getting player of the game. And here are my stats for my very first collegiate game: 5 receptions for 51 yards with no touchdowns. But hopefully next game I can change that. Here in week 2, we're going up against Army. And here I get that first down snag, and then here on the very next play, I'm here with another jet pass as I almost get tripped right here, but I end up catching the pass, and then I'm getting the first down and even some more yards here. Then here in the final minutes of the first quarter, I'm going to go ahead and get another touch pass here, and this time I'm going to get that first down, and I'm going to truck some people to try to get more yards. Then here in the second, I call for the ball, but of course my quarterback don't know how to throw. And then here on the 2nd and 10, I go ahead and catch the ball again. I go ahead and get that first down. Then here, I call for the ball again, but actually it goes to my teammate Tucker once again, and he scores in for the touchdown. So far, we're beating the brakes of an army right now. And here, I go ahead and make my first big catch here as I get wild in the wide open space. And I will go ahead and get my first ever touchdown in my collegiate career. Then here, once again, beat my man off the line. I get the catch once again, and I'm taking this to the house. Ain't nobody catching me. Touchdown. And after that, the coach took me out for the rest of the game, and we win this game, 34-3. Army had no chance at beating us this time. And here, you already know, I get player of the game for 6 catches for 227 yards with 2 touchdowns on my belt. And I think that's a great way of bouncing back from my first ever game. Although the coach already said in the first couple games I was not going to get too many touches, but he assured me that I was definitely going to be utilized. And it seemed like those jet passes are probably going to be something I'm going to be used to. Then, after that, I ended up getting the American Offensive Player of the Week. Then here in practice, the coach has told me that he needs to see way more production from me, as this next game we're going up against is a rivalry game, and we can't mess up. So I took that to consideration and made sure that I brought my A game. And even though these practices are still a bit tough, as I'm still trying to get kind of used to everything, I'm still going to do my thing. And here it is, we're going up against FIU, a rivalry game. Here, I was calling for the catch, but there's a flag, so I just went ahead and just stopped on the play. Then here, on the 2nd and 11, once again, we're back on that jet pass, and he instantly gave it to me. I pushed off of somebody, but I get a little bit of yardage. Then here on 1st and 10, I'm running my route. I'm getting another first down, but a guy catches up on me before I get up out of there. Then here on a 2nd and 6, once again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And they went ahead and gave me that. And right here, I'm taking that edge, and I'm going all the way and hitting a spin move, crazy spin move to get right into the end zone. Then here on the 1st and 10, my running back is going to go ahead and push down a bunch of people as I'm blocking, and I mean, he took off. He's going all the way down the field. Ain't nobody catching him. That's a touchdown right there. Then here on this play, once again, another jet pass, and it seems like they don't get the memo here. Because I'm going to take the edge once again, and here I'm not going to hit it with a 1 spin move, but 2 spin moves on these dudes. They can't stop me. And then here, once again, trying to get a hard catch right here, which I do, to convert and try to do another spin move here. But that's going to be the end of it, as we win our rivalry game 38-17. We completely blew these boys out, and that's what we like to see. Because right now, we're looking pretty up right now with a 2-1 record, and it seems like this small school is going up, for real, for real. And here our quarterback is going to get the player of the game, 266 yards for 3 touchdowns. I think he did a pretty good game, if I don't say so myself. And also too, another thing to note, if you've seen, he has the number 1, which is really the number I wanted, but of course he has it, so I have to rock with number 10. It's the closest thing I can get to the 1. So yeah. And here are my stats here after the game. 4 receptions for 140 yards and 1 touchdown. I think that's a pretty good game if I say so myself. And now, here in class, bruh, it is so boring. I'm tired of just reading these books and trying to get my grades up. I mean, it's mandatory though, because it's the only way I would be able to even play. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna go ahead and step out this class. This is pretty much over with. But I'll definitely study over the weekend to catch up. This week, we got UConn, and they're one of them schools that, I don't know, they're kind of a hit or a miss. But never mind that, as I get this clean spin move, and I'm going on to the edge, and I think I have enough speed to get all the way to the touchdown. Already starting out hot, and here in the second quarter, I go ahead and call for the ball again, and right here I'm just outrunning these dudes. They're way too slow. Another touchdown for me. And as you guys can see here in the third quarter, it's 24-14. And once again, I'm here with that jet pass, and I'm coming off the edge, and I'm pointing it out to the defender, and then I'm trying to use my wheels as this dude almost cuts up to me, but it's not going to be enough. Touchdown. Then here in the fourth, real late in the fourth, I get this little catch, but well, of course our quarterback can't throw. Then here again, I'm going to just make up for that as again another touch pass here with these jet passes. I told you, I'm utilized for that. I'm just going to come right off the edge once again, and I'm going to just get yet another easy touchdown, just like that. And off of that, we win this game against UConn. Blow them boys out the water, 41-14. Literally, the numbers switched around. And you already know, I'm definitely the player of the game. With 4 catches for 248 yards and 4 touchdowns? Come on, who's doing it like me right now? And no less in a real smaller school at that. I mean, I'm basically a gift in disguise for them, as I could potentially get this team to some heights that it's never reached before, and I'm out here dominating as I should. And after the game, I was named Offensive Player of the Week once again. But what would these upcoming weeks look like for me?